Good morning, guys. So it's been about 3 weeks since we posted a video, I think. So we've kind of been MIA for a little bit, but I wanted to do a video and kind of explain where we've been and what's been going on and give you guys a little bit of a house update. So 3 weeks ago, the first week we missed on filming, all of our kids got really sick, and I really love making YouTube videos. It's so fun, and I love sharing our daily life. I love sharing recipes and our Monday nuggets and all that stuff, and it's something that I just really enjoy. But it's not, at this point, it's not my number one priority all the time. So when my kids got sick, that's where my focus was. That was my priority, taking care of them. And I think, if I remember, Paul got sick too. And so I just was really focused on taking care of everybody that was sick, and we were gearing up to go to youth camp that next week. And so I really needed everyone to get better. I really needed to focus my energy on getting everyone feeling better and getting laundry done and all of that stuff. So it just I wasn't able to make the time to film like I would have wanted to. So that was that. And then we were gone that next whole week with our youth group up in the woods where we had no service. So we weren't able to post or do anything. I guess they could have filmed, but we really wanted to be all in. We wanted to be focused and all there for our students. So we chose not to bring any filming to camp with us. And then this last week, I don't know, we're getting back into the swing of things, back into the swing of school. But another thing I wanted to share was that during this time frame, and a little bit even before that, I started having some really bad headaches and some pretty extreme exhaustion. And I think that was part of why we kind of stopped filming. Everyone being sick was definitely a huge reason, and obviously not having any service to be able to post stuff was a big thing. But I just haven't had the energy to keep up with everything either. I've had headaches my whole life. As long as I can remember, I've had really bad headaches, and I've had scans of my head done. Numerous times. I've been in physical therapy and seen 3 different chiropractors over the course of however many years. I've taken all different kinds of medicine. I've tried homeopathy. I've done a lot of different things, changing my diet. There's so many things that we've done to try and help my headaches. But over the course of the last probably 2 months, my headaches got significantly worse. And on top of that, I had extreme exhaustion. I've never been a napper. I don't take naps. I didn't take naps as an infant. I didn't take naps as a toddler, a child, and I never have as an adult. So if I lay down and take a nap, something's wrong. These headaches that I was getting, they were knocking me out. I was laying down and sleeping during the day, and that is really out of character for me. So we knew something's not right. But life kind of just continued to go on, and I was trying some different things. I got some CBD oil. I tried, Paul got me some Excedrin migraine. I mean, we've continued to try some different things. And nothing was still, helping with that pain. And on top of it, I was exhausted for some reason. And I'm a pretty energetic person. I from the minute I wake up in the morning to the minute I go to sleep, I'm moving and going and doing, and I enjoy that I thrive in that kind of environment where I always have something going on. But I've just been so exhausted. And so part of us not filming, that's not something that we've shared with anybody, but part of not filming had to do a little bit with just my health and trying to figure out what's going on with my health, and I just haven't had the energy. So anyways, all that being said, we went to youth camp. We were up at youth camp for a full week, and they were so awesome. And I'm allergic to all poultry, turkey, chicken, and when you go to a camp, that generally there's a lot of chicken. And so they were really awesome, and they had other things for me so I wouldn't get sick from the chicken. But we did eat a lot of meat while we were up there. And meat is not usually a part of our diet. If you know us, we eat a mostly plant-based diet. But while we were up, at camp, we did eat a lot of like ground beef. I think that's really all. Ground beef, a little bit of ham. Anyways, while we were gone, I really didn't have any headaches, and I didn't have a lot of exhaustion. So something that we kind of took away from that was that maybe my body just needs more protein than the average person, or more fat. So I am going to be going on a little bit of an adventure and trying a vegan keto diet where it's a higher protein and fat content. I've done a lot of research. I've got a bunch of recipes printed up. We're kind of wondering if maybe I just need more of those things and less carbs, because that's how we ate up at camp. I do not want to put a lot of animal protein into my diet, so that's why I'm going the vegan route. And not only that, a lot of times with the regular keto diet, it's a lot of chicken, which I can't eat. So like that's not even an option. So I'm going to be going the vegan route with the keto diet and seeing if just adding a lot more fat and a lot more protein, if that'll help. And we're really hoping and praying that that is gonna just take the headaches away. It's like I'm at the point where it's affecting my quality of life. And, for my whole life when I've had headaches, I've kind of just been able to ignore them, maybe take some Tylenol or something. And like, it sucks and I feel it, but I'm able to continue doing my daily tasks. But these headaches they've had over the last couple of months have knocked me out. So we have to figure something out. So, we're going to try this vegan keto thing and see. So I'm starting that on Monday. We leave tomorrow for a leadership trip. We're going to Utah. And so I didn't want to start the diet before that, because going on a trip like this, I'm not going to be able to eat that way. And so that would just throw it off. So I'm going to start on Monday and just full on dive into it. I'll do a video and it'll be fun. Hopefully, we'll see. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on that, and that's been a little bit of why I haven't been filming. I've just been so exhausted. We've had a lot going on. I haven't been able to prioritize it, and we're really just focusing on trying to figure my health out. But I wanted to share that with you guys and kind of bring you on that journey of the keto thing, and if that helps. It's helped so many people with so many things. Just the regular keto diet, I don't know what to expect. We'll see. So that's why, where have we been? That's where we've been for the last 3 weeks. A house update. There's really no update. We're pretty discouraged. We've had some showings. We've had some people really like our house. For one lady, she loved it. We were her second choice though. There was another house she liked a little bit more, so that was like such a bummer because she loved it so much. We've reduced our price quite a bit, and so I think there's 6 or 7 houses for sale in our neighborhood right now, and it's a pretty big neighborhood. So 6 or 7 houses isn't like too crazy. But I believe that we are the lowest priced house in our neighborhood, so we're kind of hoping that that will be good. We had a couple showings yesterday, and we haven't really heard any feedback from that. But yeah, there's not really anything to share as far as that goes. So we're discouraged a little bit because we have other friends who are just, they put their house on the market and their house sells. Like people's houses are just selling so fast. And so we're like, what on earth? Why is our house not selling? But at the end of the day, God has a plan. We trust that he has a plan and believe that he's a plan. And I just keep praying, Lord, help me just trust you. I just recently I'm reading a book with some of my friends called Let Me Be a Woman by Elizabeth Elliot. And she talks a little bit about, we believe God for all these big things that he talks about. But do we trust him with the little things? And selling our house, to me, that's a big thing, but to God, that's not necessarily a big thing. And I need to trust him with that. I know he has the perfect buyers. He has the perfect timing. There's a reason our house hasn't sold yet. So I'm trying to trust. Paul and I are trying to trust God, trust his timing. We know our house will sell eventually. It's just like, why hasn't it sold yet? So sometimes we get a little bit like, but we know it'll sell. As far as an update on our plans after our house sells, our plans have changed a little bit. So we'll share that with you guys. We haven't 100% decided, but I don't think that we are gonna go the fifth wheel or travel trailer route anymore. We kind of have, you know, looked at some numbers, looked at what our equity is, looked at our debt, and our whole goal, our whole purpose in selling our house is to pay our debt, as much of our debt off as possible. That's kind of been our whole goal the whole time. So when we were looking at it all again, it seems like a step backwards to go and buy something else. Even though our equity will pay a lot of our debt off, it seems silly to then go and purchase a fifth wheel, because then that just draws out our time of debt that we have to pay off. So I think instead what we're gonna do is pay as much debt off as we can with our equity and put some money into savings. And then we're gonna rent a really small apartment or house, really cheap, like as cheap as we can find. We've been looking on Craigslist and we've found a few that are at a really good price. We're just gonna rent for a year. So with our equity, as long as our house sells at the price we have it at right now, or, you know, within a few $1,000s of that, with our equity, we will be able to pay everything off except for my student loan. And if we rent for a year, we'll be able to pay my student loan off in that year, and then we'll be done. All of our debt will be paid off. And so we kind of just feel like that makes way more sense. That's way more wise. Living in a fifth wheel would be an adventure and it'd be so fun. And watching all the families who do it and travel, that's so cool. And that would be so amazing. But we don't really have a dream of traveling. Sure, it'd be great to travel and go on vacation, but we don't really want to travel full time. So the fifth wheel was just kind of like, that's where we're gonna live. But it just doesn't make sense to go into debt more for that. So we're gonna rent, I think, pay the debt off a lot sooner, and then we'll see what happens after that. I'm not really sure. So that's an update on where we're going. Hopefully we'll have good news for you soon for our house selling. Like I said, we're leaving tomorrow for Utah. We're not gonna have any service again for a few days, so we won't be active. Well, we haven't been active on social media anyways, but I'm gonna get back into it. Hopefully gonna be feeling better in the next month or so. My race is coming up, so we'll be doing a video on that. My race is in a week and a half, I think. So yeah, lots of exciting things going on. We've started school again. Our family's doing great. We're all alive and good. No crazy reason why we haven't been on, just really busy, really tired, but I really want to get back into filming. You know, I was just talking to a friend this morning about our YouTube channel. She had messaged me about the morning routines video and how it encouraged her and helped her to start doing a morning routine. And I was telling her that, you know, I kind of haven't been filming, you know, and as I've been thinking over the last 3 weeks of what I want our channel to look like, one of the things I don't want to do, I don't want it to be pointless. I want our channel to serve a purpose. I want it to be an encouragement. And so I've had quite a few people message me, especially about the morning routine video, but about some other ones too. And it's just really encouraging to know that some of the things that we talk about encourage other people. We're not perfect, and the way we live life won't fit everyone, but I'm glad that some of what we do has been an encouragement to other people. So we'll be getting back into making videos, maybe not quite as frequent as we were, not 3 a week, probably, but we'll be getting back into it and kind of just doing some here and there, some day in the life, and probably some recipe videos. But anyways, we're back, and sorry we took a 3-week vacation. If you think about it, pray for my head and my healing, and that this keto diet helps. If you are vegan and have tried the keto diet and you watch this video, any tips would be great. Yeah, anyways, so have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you guys on the next video.